Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Subscriber Sunday video. So for those of you that are new, let's go into our little spiel to just let you know what this video is about. So Subscriber Sunday is a place for you, my wonderful subscribers, to talk about how your weight loss journey is going. We talk about your challenges, your successes. You let me know about your weigh-ins. So if you are new here, please leave a comment down below so we can get to know you and share just as much as you are comfortable with sharing. And this is a positive place. Everybody, I so far have not had to monitor any comments on these videos, and I am so proud of that fact, because that means that I have the most amazing subscribers and you guys really do care about each other, and that it's just such a wonderful feeling knowing I don't have to worry about people being, negative and hurtful to others. So this is a safe place, so please just feel comfortable talking about yourself and letting us know that you're here. This year I am doing the year of healthy habits. So every week I am giving you guys and myself a challenge, and we've had some really fun ones so far. We've done eat fruits and vegetables. We have did squats every time we went to the restroom. What was another one that we did? I always forget this one. Oh, the clean eating snacks. And this last week, the challenge I gave you guys was to keep track of all your mindless eating. So basically you take a bite, lick, taste of anything, you were going to track it. And then, and as far as if you're doing Weight Watchers counting calories, whatever, just track it however you can, depending on how you want to track it. I don't know if Weight Watchers has kind of a rule of thumb when it comes to tracking that type of eating, but as far as what I did, I kind of just, depending on what it was, I kind of just tracked 1 point per one, unless I thought it was a little bit bigger and I would do two. So I just kind of did it that way as far as, and I tracked it as mindless eating in my tracker, so I could go back and look at it and know what I did. So anyway, I also tracked it on paper so I could read these off to you and tell you how I did this week. So this week, starting with Monday, I didn't have any on Monday, so I was in a good mindset on Monday. Tuesday I had 2, Wednesday I had 2, Thursday I had 2, Friday I had 3, and today so far I've already had 1. Today's Saturday. I'm filming this on Saturday, so it actually goes through Sunday. So I'll have to give you guys an update on Sunday. I'll take any pictures of anything that I eat, but my plan is to have another 0 and not have any on Sunday. So that's what I'm hoping for, because I kind of did worse throughout the week. I mean, I went from 0s, 2s to a 3. So, but it's out there and I tracked it. And I myself am going to continue doing this. I'm going to continue having a slot for this under my weekly habits thing in my planner. And I'm just going to put mindless eating, and I am going to track them still. So if you guys would like to do so as well, please do and let me know how it goes. But we may do this challenge again through the year, because I am going to repeat some of these challenges as we get through the middle of the year, especially closer to summertime, when we know mindless eating is probably at its highest, depending on the situations we are in. So you will see this repeated again. So maybe get in the habit of tracking them. So it's an easy challenge next time. So this week's challenge, so this is going to be, I think, kind of a good one for people. So we all know that there are certain healthy fats that we should be eating for one reason or another, or most people know. I mean, maybe not everybody knows, but I think those of us who are on these weight loss journeys, we hear all the time, there's healthy fats, there's bad fats, and you need to stay away from this. And unfortunately, Weight Watchers, I feel like, does not recognize the healthy fats with Smart Points. Now, I have heard that when there was Points Plus, they had like a healthy, I don't know what it was called, because I have only been on Weight Watchers since Smart Points, so I'm not sure, but that you're supposed to eat like so many healthy fats or something in a day. I don't know. Maybe you guys can tell me down below. But with Smart Points, I feel like these healthy fats are really high in points, but I still try to get them into my diet, but sometimes I forget. And this year I am really focusing on this healthy on healthy habits. I've been taking vitamins every single day. I have been doing amazing with my vitamins. Usually it was hit or miss with vitamins, but I have been trying to take them every day. And so I think along with that though, I need to be incorporating food into my diet that gets me those vitamins as well, and besides just taking them in a little pill. So this week's challenge, you guys, is to incorporate healthy fats into at least one meal 3 times this week. So I was going to do 5 days this week, but I thought, you know, that could be kind of tough for some people depending if you already have your meal plan set or whatever. So try to do as many days as you can, but let's try to at least do at least 3 days this week. So you can let me know next week, or let me know throughout the week as I am telling you guys in my videos. Maybe just comment down below if you incorporated a healthy fat in one of your meals today, you know, that day. But so I'm going to give you guys some examples of healthy fats and why they're important. So I know most people have heard of the omega-3 fatty acids. So those help lower your cholesterol levels and they support heart health. So ways that you can get those into your diet. There's fatty fish, so either salmon or tuna. I don't eat fish typically, but I do like tuna, so that is one way that I get those fats in. And tuna is very low because it's so high in protein that it's very low smart points. You can have like those little cans that are in water for like 1 point. So maybe have some tuna one day, tuna on toast or something like that if you like it. Walnuts is another thing, just portion control. With any kind of nuts, portion control. You can add them to, like, if you have any kind of cereal or like to salads. That's where I love to add walnuts in, is with salads. So, you know, add some kind of nuts or seeds. Those all have the omega-3 fatty acids. Whole eggs. Now, a lot of us will eat egg whites, but I always try to incorporate, as you guys know, at least 1 full egg whenever I make, you know, any scrambled eggs or my omelet in the mug, or when I make egg salad. I always at least incorporate 1 full egg because that's where you're going to get those omega-3 fatty acids, is you have the whole egg. Flax seeds, chia seeds. There's a lot of recipes out there for chia seed puddings. A lot of ways you can incorporate flax in your food. The oatmeal that I get has flaxseed in it. So there's one way. You can buy either ground flaxseed or flax seeds. I've used both. The flax seeds themselves, sometimes I would just sprinkle into a smoothie, or I think you have like 1 tablespoon for like 1 or 2 points. I can't remember for sure, but they're not that bad. The ground flaxseed I have used again, and I've mixed it up in oatmeal or mixed it in smoothies or just sprinkled on a salad. It doesn't have I don't think it has a real strong flavor. Chia seeds you can put into a smoothie. And then another type of fat is the monounsaturated fats. Now we all know that is from, that also again has to do with your cholesterol and your heart health. And that is where you're going to get also nuts. Just remember portion control, but any kind of nuts is going to have that monounsaturated fat. Olive oil. I normally typically use like spray. I do use olive oil spray of the cooking spray. I'm not sure how that is like with getting the you know, fat in there. Probably not very much, but I also do try to use olive oil like when I make spaghetti squash or any kind of roasted vegetables. I do baste olive oil on them. Avocado, that's a huge one, and that's an easy one because almost everyone likes avocado. So it's packed, but also avocado is packed with vitamin E, vitamin C. It has a ton of potassium, which is really good for you. Has B6 in it, and a ton of fiber. So avocado is probably one of the easiest ways that you can do this week, this challenge, and that's probably what I'll be using the most. Between, you know, avocado, I don't think I have really any nuts. I do have some pepitas seeds, and so I may use those in some salads, and then with eggs I'll probably do that as well. Peanut butter. So who doesn't like peanut butter? Again, portion control, because we know it's really easy to get out of control of peanut butter, but it does have, you know, that monounsaturated fat that we all really need. Olives, I don't enjoy olives, so I don't eat olives, but olives are another good way to get that fat. And then canola oil. So we all, olive oil doesn't have a high of a smoking point as canola oil. So if you are doing anything that you need, You want to put a little bit more frying in there, which I know most people won't be doing because we're on a weight loss journey, but canola oil actually is a really good oil for you. So if you want to use it more for cooking, and then use the olive oil in some kind of dressing. But anyway, so those are some ideas to get those healthy fats into your diet. So if you have any other ideas that you can share down below, so we can all get some ideas, maybe tell us any other kind of healthy fats that you put into your diet, and we can talk about it, and we can all give each other some ideas. And also throughout the week, if maybe just kind of watch the comments and see if anybody is struggling, and maybe you can give them some ideas. And in my videos throughout the week, maybe we can all just help each other out. So get those healthy fats into your diet. So that is this week's challenge, and I hope you all had a great week. So please tell me down below. I really this is the portion of the video where I like to find out from you guys how your weigh-ins went this week. Are you on maintenance? Are you maintaining? Did you have any challenges this week that you need help with? How did you do? Oh, and then most importantly, how did you guys do with the mindless eating challenge? So tell me down below how many times this week you did it, how many each day were some of the triggers for you? Like, what did you eat on? Was it completely mindless, or did you know exactly what you're doing? Like with me, I had some carrot cake. I knew exactly what I was doing, but I did it. But there was times when I was making dinner, wasn't even thinking about it as I was putting these chips into my face. I was licking the peanut butter spoon when I was after I got done making a sandwich for my son and my husband for their lunches. I licked the knife, didn't even think about it. Those kind of things. So that was completely mindless, but once I did it, I was completely aware of what I was doing. So tell me what situations you guys found yourselves in this week. So again, thank you guys all so much for watching, and you guys motivate me so much and inspire me, and you guys are just doing wonderful, and it's so great to hear how you guys are doing. And so please let me know down below, and I love hearing from you guys throughout the week, and you guys really are my motivation. So I will talk to you guys next week with another Healthy Habits Challenge, and I already know what I'm going to do next week, and it's going to be a good one. So I will talk to you guys all later. Bye, guys.